Lookout landing? What's all this fuss about? We'll check it out, where we'll find... Purah? Wow, she sure grew up fast. She's no longer the 6-year-old know-it-all that she was in Breath of the Wild. She must have perfected her anti-aging serum. What? Purah will send us off to Hyrule Castle to find Princess Zelda, who's still missing. Along the way, we'll complete the Kyononis Shrine. Kyononis? Where we'll decimate a combat construct with basic fighting techniques like a Flurry Rush, Perfect Block, and Charge Attack. Then we'll head into the outskirts of this infested Hyrule Castle in our search for Princess Zelda. Will we really find her? Maybe. You'll just have to watch to find out. Let's go ahead and avoid this chasm. We don't want to fall down it without a paraglider. That'd be stupid. And let's make our way to Lookout Landing. This might take a while, so let's speed things up. Alright, there's a lot of people to talk to here. We're not going to talk to all of them, maybe some of them. This guy says, Link, it's you're back. Well, where have you been? Last that anyone saw of either you or Princess Zelda was when you went to investigate the gloom. And then the castle rose into the sky, and everyone's been so worried about what happened to you both. Purah has nearly worn herself out trying to figure out where you two went. I guess that's where she is. Purah is working in that large building over there. Please report to her right away. She'll want to know you're all right. Okay, yeah, sure. Whatever. We could talk to all these people here. Maybe sometime we will. But what matters most is talking to Purah. Now, if you've played Breath of the Wild, Purah is actually that little Sheikah girl working in the Hitino Ancient Tech Lab. She's really over 100 years old, like her sister Impa. But unlike Impa, Purah suffered from the effects of her anti-aging experiment gone horribly wrong, and her age was dramatically reversed, turning her into what looked like a 6-year-old kid. Now she is a little bit older. Oh, this isn't Purah. This is Joshua, Purah's student. Let's talk to her, and she'll get Purah for us. Or maybe call for her. Joshua says, that hair, those eyes, Doc! Dr. Purah! The swordsman has returned! What? She's definitely not 6 years old here. She's aged a ton. She must have been messing with that serum she made. Oh, I better shut up.
Linky, you're not a ghost, are you? Hey, that looks interesting. Phew. One step at a time. What exactly happened?
Okay, yeah, this is Purah. Now, it doesn't show, but I'm guessing Link tells Purah what happened to him and Zelda beneath Hyrule Castle and his time on the Great Sky Island. And now Purah will recap what she heard.
So when you and Princess Zelda go beneath Hyrule Castle, you discover a mysterious mummy which suddenly reanimates. Then Zelda falls into a fissure and vanishes. That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell. Then, later, you wake up on a sky island, saved by the arm that was stuck to the mummy. You get the Purah pad from an unusual creature, and learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Rauru. The Master Sword disappears. You hear the princess's voice and find your way here.
Purah says, Then...
What?
Are you saying you came from up there? This Rauru you met, I think that's what the first king of Hyrule was named. Are they one and the same? So much of this doesn't make sense yet. but I'm certain that mummy you found under the castle must be related to the upheaval. The castle rising up, the ruins falling down from the sky. The mummy must be connected to it somehow. And then there's the most important detail of all. You're sure that you heard the princess speak to you? And she gave you a clear message to find her? If that truly was the princess, then that means she's alive. Maybe she's trapped beneath the castle and needs help. That settles it. I know you only just returned, Link, but I need you to meet with the search party up by Hyrule Castle. They've been searching tirelessly for you, too. The captain in charge of the search is named Hoz. Work with him to find the princess as quickly as you can.
Yes.
I know that mummy may still be lurking somewhere around there, which is concerning, to say the least, but we have more immediate problems to deal with right now. I'm counting on you, Linky. Now look at Joshua. She's got the craziest face. It's like she's seen a ghost. She's like, it's the swordsman. Anyways. After you talk to a new NPC like Purah, it will show details about them here. Let's just skip this for now. We can read more about Purah at any time from this character profile in our game menu. And we just got done with this quest. Now we have a new one, Crisis at Hyrule Castle. Let's see what else they have to say. Poor Princess Zelda, all alone beneath the castle with that creepy mummy. I don't even know what I'd do if it were me down there. Just thinking about it gives me the willies. Swordsman, you gotta rescue Princess Zelda. Alright, and then we can talk to Purah again. If the princess really did tell you to find her, then you'd better do so, and quickly. Captain Hoz has been leading the search below Hyrule Castle. Talk to him to see how you can help out. You must reach the princess quickly if she's there. I'm counting on you, Linky. Okay, so let's go ahead and look for Princess Zelda at the castle. So we got this indicator here for the next main quest. And at the bottom right here, it says more about it. I'll just go ahead and read what it says. Purah believes that Princess Zelda may have called out to you from deep in the earth. Join the search for the princess below Hyrule Castle. Alright, let's go and head out. Let's get off this thing. And we'll just jump off. No point going around when we can just get out quicker. Couple guys here, they're like, what's going on? We don't need to talk to them. They don't have anything important to say. They just noticed that thing, that landmass fall from the sky and like, what is this? That's fine. We've got another shrine here. Cool. Now this Hyrule Castle town was decimated even during the time of Breath of the Wild. So it's still abandoned. Looks like we have something new here. We'll get a lot of these silent princess flowers throughout the game. And then this little marker here, Zelda must have put this here after Breath of the Wild. It says, I dedicate this monument to the memory of the souls lost to the calamity. And again, she's speaking about the calamity from Breath of the Wild. And I would highly recommend you play that game too if you haven't yet, because it's a big chunk of the backstory. Let's talk to this guy here. You have my support. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Darn it all! President Hudson, are you okay? He's a little obsessed with President Hudson, isn't he? Oh no, what have I done? Alright, I'm sorry, President Hudson. I won't let you fall over again. That was unforgivable! It's all your fault! Startling me like that. Yes, I know it's just a sign, but I have great respect for President Hudson, so I pin the blame on you. Unforgivable! President Hudson? You haven't heard about Mr. Hudson? He's the president of the construction company. He's the one appointed by the princess herself. She placed him in charge of putting those material caches everywhere, and now he's shouldering Hyrule's restoration. Of course, he is also the founder of Hudson Construction, and besides all that... Sorry, what's all this? Hey, I'm right in the middle of President Hudson's epic tale of heroism. Well, fine. What was I doing before? I don't want the others getting jealous, so I haven't spread this around. But President Hudson gave me an extra special mission, and that's to put up these signs all over the place to let everyone know that Hudson construction is a big deal. These aren't your ordinary signs, as you can clearly see. These portray Mr. Hudson himself in detail, noble, glorious detail. It's unforgivable for even one of these to fall over, and so I pledge to support him. Don't worry, Mr. Hudson, I'm here for you. But I can't stand here forever. I've got so many more signs to spread around. I know what to do. Should I say try letting go? Let's do it again. Try letting go. What? Are you going to support him? All right, I'll let go. If you keep on hitting try letting go, he'll keep dropping it, and you won't make any progress with this. Let's leave him be, but we can support him and keeping that sign held up. If you do that, you just might get some stuff from him. So let's do that. There's a lot of different things here. That's a dumb thing to do. Don't do that. Okay, let's just put this down as a base. That might be tall enough. Let's check it. Put it on here and move it around. Way too big. Okay. Let's get the smaller one. And a little bit bigger. Move that out of the way. Put a couple boards up the top. Now, it doesn't need to look fancy. You can spend time if you want to make it look fancy. I know this looks crappy, but it doesn't matter. It does the job. You put one more board up. Okay, that'll hold it up. Pretty good. It'll move a little bit, but that's fine. What is it? I need to stay focused. President Hudson might topple over if I don't give him my full support. So, can you not bother me? Let's try letting go. What? Are you going to support him? All right, I'll let go. And yes, we're holding it in place. Okay, let's talk to him again. How's the president standing? That was brilliant. I would have never thought of it. Oh, right. Let's get him secured while he's still standing. Just put this right here and get that fastened, and perfect. With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this with my thanks. Red ruby, good. That's the only money we got so far in the game. Great. I guess they're called rupees, not rubies, which is weird, but whatever. That's what they call it in the Zelda series. Also, you must be hungry after all that hard work, right? Let me give you a little something I made myself. Good. Some food. But I still don't feel like I've thanked you enough. This is a little something from my premium collection, a special gift from me to you. Sleepover ticket. Okay, so we could use those when we get to this horse stables and stay the night there for free. Cool. Now I can go to other places to put up more signs. And with that, I'm off. All right, anytime you see him, just help him. It's a little thing to do, and you'll get stuff too. Okay, let's go ahead and check out this camp. See, oh, if I was sneaky, I could have got that lizard. Let's see what else we can grab. An acorn. Whatever. Some weapons. Traveler's spear. Long, but it's still crappy. Let's just fuse that to double the damage of it. Another shield. A pot lid. Great. That's a crappy shield. We don't ever want to use that. Ever. Unless we have to. Okay, we got a new shrine here. Let's talk to this person. Probably like, what's that? What? You scared me. What are you doing at such an hour? The Hyrule Castle chasm is nearby. It's dangerous, you know. For all I know, this shrine could be dangerous too. I say most things are dangerous these days. What with the upheaval, watch your back. Okay, let's not talk about it. She'll just talk more about shrines and the chasm. We know enough about it. So let's check out this shrine. Skip it and let's get in. Combat training. I love these ones. Okay. These are probably the best shrines. All shrines are pretty easy, but these are ones may have a little bit of a challenge. I guess if you don't know how to play, then it's important. This teaches you how to play, how to fight, and what to do. This shrine purifies the ancient evil. You who have entered here, heed my instruction. Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening for you that you can use to strike back. Okay, so yeah, it shows you got a target. You can strafe left or right, and then you hit X to jump at the right moment. Let's do that. Whatever, that's easy. Okay, come on. You gonna try to attack again? There we go. That's a flurry rush. That was way too slow. Let's do it again. Okay, most enemies will attack way faster than Sky. Let's just do that. Let's not waste our damage. Do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks and create an opening to strike back. So again, you could do flurry rushes through a side strafe hop like that or a backflip, depending on how they're going to swing the sword so you can get out of the way in the right way. So in this case, we'll just do that. Again, he moves way too slow. You can repel an attack if you parry with your shield at just the right time. Strike back in the opening you create. So a perfect guard. We've done this before, but let's do it again. So we put up our shield. And then we hit A right at the right moment. Build up your power and then release it to unleash a charge attack. Catch your enemies in this motion to damage them. Alright, all you need to do is press and hold the attack button, then release it when you're done. So easy. Okay, but that's how you do the basics of fighting. Your mastery of these techniques has earned you access. Proceed within. Let's grab the spoils. We have a better bow here than that crappy Bokoblin bow. Bokobo, I guess is what it's called. There's some stuff here too. A shield. It's better than any others. Yeah, probably better than this one. We don't need one with a dump card on it. Okay, I have too many of these one-handed weapons. I don't like one-handed weapons as much. They're good for breaking things. I guess they're good to swing a lot with a charge attack, but it's easier to fight with a one-handed weapon. Let's get the chest. Zonite sword. Awesome. Well, now we gotta drop something. Let's drop this rock hammer. That's really dumb, because this one's even better. Okay, cool. Now, here's a little trick. Notice this shows at the very bottom right, it says it resonates with attached zonite devices to slightly increase its attack power. So every one of these different weapons, if there's something written in blue, it tells you more details about it. You know, this one has high durability. These ones don't do anything special. They're crappy. But this one, we can fuse it with a zonite device to make it even stronger. So notice it is, you know, just 6 attack points. And then if we use a Captain Construct 1 horn, notice this says it's just 5. So plus, you know, 6 plus 5 should be 11. But if we go ahead and drop this and fuse it to this zonite sword specifically, it gives you plus 8. well, I guess it adds 3 more to the base of the Zonite sword. So +9 for the Zonite sword now, +5 for the Captain 1 construct horn. So it makes it even stronger. Always merge these Zonite weapons to Zonite devices. Unless you have something that's way stronger that you really want to use. But most of the time, it's better to do what it says to get the best fusion results from it. Okay, we've done this many times. Let's skip it. Let's get our Light of Blessing. Let's get going. Let's check out Hyrule Castle. We got 2 Light of Blessings, 2 more, and then we can get another heart piece or stamina. Probably in the beginning of the game, I'd recommend more heart pieces because you're a wimp right now. And with tougher enemies, you should have more life. But that's just what I would suggest. She's still sitting there. She won't say anything even though you went to the shrine. She doesn't say anything about you entering the shrine or whatever. She acts like nothing happened when you actually did go into the shrine. I would imagine she'd be like, hey, how'd you go in there? I can't go in there. Or things like that, but whatever. They didn't program it. Let's read this. It says, Purah has sent urgent orders from Lookout Landing for all of us on the Monster Control crew. As Hyrule Castle continues to float, she's tasked us with searching the area beneath it for Princess Zelda and her protector. Be aware that the gloom has spread even more in this area. Prepare yourself before you depart. Captain Hoz. Okay, great. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Captain. Traveler's Sword. That's dumb. Only +5. Traveler's Shield. Well, that's better than the other ones. Let's get rid of some of the metal ones. Metal devices can make you susceptible to lightning attacks when it's raining and there are lightning strikes, so you don't want to get struck by lightning. You'll have to unequip your stuff if you're targeted for lightning strike. It shows a little glow on you that you're going to get hit by lightning when that happens. When it happens, you'll see it. Probably not going to happen during this walkthrough, though. Link, is that really you? When did you get out from the castle? I'm so ashamed. I've been on watch duty here this whole time, and I didn't see you at all. I've really got to get serious about my training. Captain Hoz doesn't know that you're back, does he, Link? You should report to him right away. He's on the gate tower at the top of the hill, past the lower gates. I'm sure the captain will be just as surprised to see you as I was. All right, let's head up here. Come on, come on. Let's go. That's a huge door there. Can we push it? Well, good thing we have this ability. Wonder what the other people did to open the door who don't have this ability. It's kind of weird. That is a honking door. Honking huge. Huh? Who's there? Yeah, I'm here. Didn't you see me? Hey, this area is off limits while we conduct our search for Princess Zelda and Link. You can't just come wandering in here like that. Link? It's you! I'm sorry, I had no idea that you had returned. Wait, if you're back, then does that mean we don't need the search party anymore? Huh? You should go talk to Captain Hoz. He's leading search efforts here from the first gatehouse up ahead. And you'll find it at the very end of this road. Okay. Let's go ahead and just switch to a weapon that's not as strong. I like to use the crappier weapons first, so the better weapons I have for when I'm in a pinch, like a stronger enemy, or there are way too many enemies and I need to get rid of them quicker. So I always use this crappier weapons first, unless they're just so horrible and you really need something stronger. That way when they get destroyed, you don't get a good weapon destroyed. Let's see if we can sneak past this guy. Nope. Where do you think you're going? Link? No, it can't be him. Yeah, it is me. Anyways, I can't allow anyone past here. You're not permitted in here. This area is restricted only to those involved in the search for Princess Zelda. This is by direct order of Captain Hoz. If you insist on passing, you'll need permission from the captain. He should be in the first gatehouse, up at the end of this road. Okay, good. Great, yeah, I'm heading up there. If you like what you've seen so far, make sure you subscribe so you won't miss out on anything. Can I get in there? Oh, it's gated off. Too bad. Be fun to get inside the castle right now. Let's not talk to all these guys. But can I go inside here and get some things? Another shield. Let's get rid of a dumb shield and get a good shield. Probably arrows in here. A few of them. Alright, now let's get going. Don't run too much or you're going to lose stamina. What's he looking at? Did you come up here to help look for Princess Zelda too? Yeah, me and a few others had the same idea. We all owe a great deal to the princess. We were hoping to help anyway, but the captain is way up on top of the gatehouse there. It doesn't look like he's coming down anytime soon. We just showed up without being asked, so best to stay out of the way until we can help somehow. Well, we can get up there. Doesn't look like it's too high up. Let's check this out. Big old hole that appeared under Hyrule Castle. But let's not jump down. We don't have a way of slowing our descent. At least not yet anyways. Whew. Standing on the edge and staring into... and staring... Gosh, can I read? Whew. Standing on the edge and staring in is intense. Seeing a chasm in person is far better than hearing about it. Chasm? Why would you do that? Just up and startle someone on the edge of the void. This chasm is nearly bottomless, just like all the others created by the upheaval. Personally, I do not want to hit the bottom of a nearly bottomless chasm. Why not? Even though it scares me, I can't stop staring into it. I'll leave you to that then. Okay. Okay, we know that Captain Hoz is up on top. We don't really need to talk to these people, but he's probably just talking about these weapons. Let's see what he says. Just like I thought, the weapons here have all decayed too. I wonder if there are any intact weapons left anywhere in the world. Hey, it's a new face here. During the upheaval, all the weapons, swords, spears, claymores, you name it, suddenly decayed. I've explored many regions in search of weapons that might still be intact. I found none. At this point, I'd be surprised if there were any intact weapons left in Hyrule. They're also a real pain to repair, so the best thing to do is strengthen them. Yeah, well, so everything is decayed, both on land and above, but there'll be undecayed things, pristine things down below, which we'll get to sometime. Okay. Let's just leave what we've got. Actually, a wooden stick. Let's get rid of that. They're both wooden sticks. It's easier attacking with spears. Let's get the spear fused with this sword. So we have a pretty good spear. There. Better weapons. Always switch out for better weapons. If you can. I guess if you're not in a rush. Yeah, just a torch. That's a crappy weapon. Don't ever use it. You can light things with it. Like that pot. Do we have enough food? Yeah, I guess. We do. Let's not waste our time. But let's climb up here. Captain Hoz is at the very top, so that's where we're heading. In fact, let's just make it quicker. Got to get that dot to turn green, and then we can go. Here he is. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. Huh? Link, is that you? You're alive, and all in one piece, it looks like. Does that mean Princess Zelda is safe too? What a relief. Hang on, you're alone? But you heard the princess calling out to you, and you're here to help with the search? I see, or maybe I don't. I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continuing our search for Princess Zelda. I am relieved to see you come up here and help us out, though. We need some good news. The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water. Oh. Captain, it's Princess Zelda! Is that really Zelda? She's not acting like normal Zelda, just standing there. Princess Zelda, she's safe. And she's floating and disappear. No. Where'd she go? We'll see if it really is Zelda or not. Later, in another video. You saw that too, Link. You saw Princess Zelda turn into light and fly off, right? How strange. This is an emergency situation. Why would she leave without saying a word to us? We need to let Purah know about this as soon as possible. Considering that what we just witnessed, I think it makes sense for us to withdraw, but it will take a bit. Please, you must tell Purah about what happened here as soon as possible. Okay, great. Well, they don't say anything else really, so I'm not going to waste my time. We could head out and check out more things. Looks like we have a Korok right there. Is it easy to get to? Maybe. We don't have a way of slowing our descent that well here. But we can slowly get down. Oh my! There's a gate. I guess I could have got off the other end. Should we do that? Well, no. We'll do it another time. There's just so much going on, and there's plenty of Koroks. Later on, when it's easier to traverse the rest of this castle, we'll do that. Let's shield surf. No, let's not shield surf. You don't slide well on rocks. If it was a slick surface, we could go down this whole thing. Or I guess if I didn't get rid of the minecart shield, I could have kind of went down. Oh well, that's fine. We'll just have to huff it all the way here. Come on, this is taking forever. Come on, come on. Come on. Let's hightail it all the way back to Lookout Landing. Let's see if we can grab some of these. Wait a minute. What do you think you're doing? Oh, here's Robbie. He's also over 100 years old like Purah. Let's see, it says, Joshua. Oh no, Joshua needs that for her chasm research. Don't touch any of it without her permission. I'll get in big trouble if you do. Hey, you! Do you have any idea how worried we've been? Robbie. He's another researcher like Purah. So, that's the arm, huh? I overheard Purah talking about it. I see. Yeah, it's pretty weird, all right. Nope. Now's not the time for distractions. That's got to wait until later. Anyway, I hear you got yourself the Purah pad now. You know, that Purah pad of yours can get a lot more powerful. I know its real potential. I've got big plans for that device, but first I need to help Joshua with her investigations into the depths. But then, then, I will head back to the lab in Hatino village to resume my research. Well, later, let's go ahead and do that in another episode so we can upgrade our Purah pad. So once I'm able to finish up there, you should join me there. Okay, well, we can't take that stuff. You'll just keep talking, saying, don't touch it. He doesn't have anything else really to say. Well, let's talk to Purah now that we talked to Hoz. Link, well, did you find anything?
Huh?
You're telling me Princess Zelda was at the castle and then she transformed into light and flew off? I've got to say, your stories are always so wild. But if you're telling me that's what you saw, then I've got to believe it. I don't know if anyone else would believe it. Let's see. Sounds like we need to change our approach. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts and dig into the upheaval. For now, at least. I've already got a few regions in mind to start exploring. I bet we'll pick up clues about where she flew off to as we look around. Oh yeah, you still got the Purah pad, right? Can I see it for a sec? It's a little worse for wear, but seems to be functioning fine. Map. Aha! Oh, right. I forgot that before we can look at your overall map of Hyrule, we need to add map data from that around Lookout Landing. And for that, we need our Skyview Tower. Joshua, what's the status of the Skyview Tower right now? Let me see. Outwardly, the structure looks to be complete. Okay, come on, you're taking forever. All right, great. Yep, we've seen the tower. It's huge. Oh, but the travel point is still undergoing final adjustments. The travel point needs tweaking. Sounds like I better get cracking. Sorry about this, Slinky. I'll fix it up quick. So just hang tight. In the meantime, why don't you rest up? You must be pretty tired. The emergency shelter is just the spot for you. It has free beds and a kitchen, so it's well stocked for everything, for getting some rest and rejuvenating yourself. If you want more info, talk to the soldier who's watching over everything from the center, right where the emergency shelter entrance is. If you need clothing for your travels, you should go to Mub's shop. I'll be over by our Skyview Tower, so when you're ready to head out, just let me know.
Yeah.
All right, Joshua. Let's work on our final preparations for the tower. I'll handle the travel point.
Check it.
Joshua, you're in charge of the switch.
Woohoo!
Okay, Doc. You can count on me. Great, let's leave them to it. Thanks for watching Alcantara Gaming. We've had so much fun. In the next episode, we'll get our paraglider and explore the depths. Until next time, goodbye.